Hi folks, and welcome to today's video, which is an unboxing video, or maybe I should say an unbagging video, because it's arrived in this mailbag. So what I'm going to be unbagging is some Build-A-Bear PJs. I think it's more like a sleeper because it's all in one.
Right, and this will be for Stitch, won't it?
Yes, because the really great thing is these are actually Stitch themed.
Stitch pyjamas, like it.
Yeah. And as you can see, Stitch is already wearing an outfit. I think this outfit's Build-A-Bear, but I'll check on the inside to see if it's Build-A-Bear. He's got his Superman outfit on at the moment.
Nice fit too.
He fits Build-A-Bear fantastically. So I'm going to be looking at some other clothes later, seeing how they look on Stitch, as well as looking at clothes for little live pets. My baby monkey Mango. Sea silk pyjamas are just so cute, aren't they?
It amazes me how you can get clothes to fit your plushies and your, well, not plushies so much, but animatronic things. It's a lot of extra fun, isn't it?
Oh yeah. And also later in this video, we're going to share with you some things that we've found out about Stitch since we've been playing with him over this last week. But first, without further ado, let's get this sleeper out of the bag. Oh, that's fantastic. That is fantastic.
Oh, yes.
Look at that. I can't believe that Build-A-Bear have got Stitch themed sleeper and it fits.
Mind you, Stitch is a popular character.
Yeah, but it fits the real FX Disney Stitch puppet.
Would that not have been done on purpose?
Well, actually, the sleeper have been around long before the puppet.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So I can't think that they've made the puppet specifically to fit Build-A-Bear clothes, but you never know, do you? So this cost £11. It's €13.50. I don't know why it is in dollars, but it's obviously got to be similar price, hasn't it? So I'll give you a quick twirl of Stitch in his Superman outfit before I remove it and put his sleeper on. You can see what a good fit it is. The only thing is the legs.
Bit tight.
No, they're not
Bit
tight.
long.
They're a bit long. Yeah, that's the only thing, but it's only a little bit. It's just amazing how these things fit.
And a little cut out for his tail. Nice.
Yeah, that even fits. And this outfit was Build-A-Bear. I couldn't remember if it was Build-A-Bear or not, but it is. Oh, those legs are not too bad at all.
No,
It's
pretty good. Just right.
I wouldn't say they're just right. They're like tiny bit long, but only a tiny bit. Little hole for his tail again. Wow, that's fantastic. He looks fabulous. Those suit him so well, don't they?
Terrific.
Can you turn him round so we can see the back? Oh, those are fantastic, aren't they?
Yeah, beautiful.
Brilliant. It looks like it was made for him. You know, even the little bits on the cuffs and the bottom.
Yeah, it ties in beautifully well with the plushy fur, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like that line around the bottom of his mouth. It's sort of like matches. Those are my favourites so far, obviously, because they've got his print on.
Yeah, of course.
We've also shown you the Superman outfit, and this was the first outfit we tried.
I like this one on Stitch because I think it suits his wild and wacky character. It's a bit of an outdoors
Safari.
Yeah.
So this is Build-A-Bear as well. And these are the trousers that go with the top. So it's got braces on, adjustable braces. We call them braces. You call them suspenders in the US.
Is that right?
Yeah. And the belt's adjustable as well. So we did a short when we tried these on Stitch. So I'll just show you that short now so that you can see what he looks like with this attire on. Isn't this fabulous? Stitch fits Build-A-Bear clothes. Doesn't he look like the man about town? So do you think they're good, Stitch? You like them? It's a good fit. Comfortable. Look at that, his little tail even fits through the appropriate hole. And that's what they look like underneath the jacket. Look at that. Braces fit, everything fits. I'm going to do a twirl stitch. Isn't that fabulous? He really suits that safari outfit, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah, it's very good, yeah.
But not quite as much as his sleeper.
No, well, it was made for Stitch, that really, wasn't it?
I've just noticed he's got dark glasses on.
Oh, yeah.
in some of the representations of him.
He's got guitars as well. I remember seeing him with a guitar.
I just think he'd look really cool with some dark glasses like that.
I'll have to see if we can find him a pair.
Yes, there he is with the guitar. He was into rock and roll, wasn't he? Didn't he dress up as Elvis at one point?
I think so, yeah.
To get him an Elvis costume. So the next outfit we tried on him, they're all Build-A-Bear, by the way. I've had a look at them all, and everything that I've got is Build-A-Bear. I thought it was a mixture, but it isn't. It's all Build-A-Bear. So the next outfit is Star Wars themed.
Oh, he's a fan of Star Wars, Stitch, then, is he?
Well, he's done a bit of space travel himself, hasn't he?
I guess he has, yeah, that's right.
So we've got Yoda on the t-shirt there. Got some jeans with Star Wars on the back pocket. And I'll show you the little short we did with him sporting this outfit. So Stitch is wearing a different outfit. He's Star Wars themed. It's Build-A-Bear again. It's the larger size of the Build-A-Bear because they come in two sizes. And he's got some jeans on, which again are a perfect fit. And again, look, his little tail just comes through the hole. Got Star Wars on the back pocket there. Perfect fit again. So if you want to get any new clothes for your Stitch, Build-A-Bear is the place to go. So as you can see, we've got him in yet another outfit here. But before we comment on that, he looks so fine in that Star Wars outfit.
Perfect.
And when he's sort of animated, I think maybe clothes bring him more to life.
I think so, yeah. Because when you animate in Stitch, I think depending on what clothes he's got on, it makes you sort of want to try and animate him in a certain way.
Yeah. So I would say this is sort of commando style, wouldn't you?
I've got to say I don't like this one.
Do you not?
Yeah, I find it drab, boring. It needs something to jazz it up. It doesn't do... I don't see anything coming out of Stitch's character when he puts that on at all.
You think so?
Yeah. Do you like it?
Well, I just thought he looked like serious, ready for action.
Nah, it didn't work for me, that one.
Does it not? Okay. Right, we'll move on to the next one. So how about this one, Paul?
Yeah, he looks okay in that one. He looks happy in that one. I can see something of Spider-Man coming through there in Stitch.
And that's what it looks like from the back. I think his tail looks particularly cute in this one.
Don't do much for his figure, does it? It looks a bit tight on him, maybe.
You know, I thought that. I thought, like, a superhero. It's not supposed to be like chunky, are they?
Had too many donuts.
And I've just got one more outfit to show you folks, and this one is a festive outfit. So what do you think of him as a Christmas elf?
That's not bad, that one. Yeah. It's sort of got a bit of the court jester about it. Yeah, it goes with his character again. Yeah, I'm sure there's a facet of Stitch's character that fits that.
You don't think he would be better as Santa?
No, I think Elf's good.
So that finishes this part of the video, folks. Looking at Build-A-Bear outfits, the fit Stitch. So I hope that gives you a bit of an idea of what you might like to choose for Stitch from the Build-A-Bear range. And we're moving on to the next part of the video now, talking about how we found Stitch to use over the last week and things that we found out about him. So before we talk about that, I'll just show you another couple of little shorts that we did this week. After I've shown you that, we'll talk about how it was using the sensors while we were making those shorts. Stitch, are you hungry? How about this strawberry? No, you don't like strawberries. Well, how about this biscuit? Have a sniff of it and see what you think. Smells good, does it? Open up. Oh, did that go down the wrong way? Never mind. You can have a drink and then you could try and eat a bit more biscuit again, but don't chew it so fast this time. So you could have this box of mixed juice, or you could have this sippy cup of orange. No, you don't want that. Oh, you really like this, don't you? And as you can see, I found one more Build-A-Bear outfit. This is definitely the last one that I've got.
Oh, what's this one?
It's Batman themed. Dark Knight.
No, I'm not so keen on that one.
Not so keen on that one?
The red doesn't go with Stitch. It looks a bit like a dress as well for some reason.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
I quite like the bats on this.
Yeah, that's okay. I don't like the frilly cuffs.
Yeah, there's something about this material, isn't it?
Yeah,
I can see what you mean about it being like a skirt.
Yeah, it's a bit like something Adam Ant would wear or something.
So, reflecting on using the sensors with Stitch. So, in those couple of clips that I put on, using the touch sensor on the head, the sound's brilliant, isn't it?
It's also about the easiest one to use, I'd say.
But what we found was you've got to keep his mouth closed most of the time, because as soon as you open his mouth, he makes the same sort of sound, doesn't he?
Like that jabbering sound.
Jabbering sound, and just keeps repeating it and repeating it. So we found that we were opening the mouth less and less when we were sort of trying to operate.
Which is only natural. I mean, you don't have your mouth open all the time unless you're saying something, do you?
And allowed you to concentrate on the eyes. And you got some really good eye movements there, when he was being petted. I've not been able to manage to get the eyes to work as well as you do.
Well, yeah, it takes a while, and obviously my hands are probably a bit stronger than yours.
Yeah, that probably helps.
It does take a while, and it's worth putting the effort into getting to know how to use the puppetry controls inside the head. And then even when you know how to use them, sort of building up your sort of like hand, I don't know what you call it, dexterity or strength. You just get used to it over a few days, and you're able to, I noticed after a few days I was able to do it much better than I was on the first day, for instance. So it's worthwhile putting that effort in.
What I found was it was quite difficult to get the eyes to partly close.
Yeah.
And then to close quite a long way without them snapping shut and making that clicky sound.
It is quite difficult, but it is possible with a bit of practice.
Yeah, but I think the eyes are particularly effective.
They are,
when you get it right.
I think that analog control, you've got so much range over the eyes, and you can get a lot of expression in that way. So yeah.
I think that's the main sort of lever that you use, isn't it? The eye lever.
I think so,
rather than the one where the ears go down. The thing about the lever that controls the ears going down, when you use that, he always makes an sound, which can be good.
But you don't always want it. Yeah.
No, so you're not going to want him to do that often. So you're not going to be using that lever very much. It's mainly going to be the eye lever.
Another way of using the ears, though, is to actually keep the ears in the down position.
Oh, yeah.
And then release them so they come up.
Yeah, we did that in the other clip when we said, "Are you hungry?" But we said Stitch, and then his ears went up.
You just release the lever inside, and the ears
are you
will come
hungry?
up.
That's very effective, isn't it?
Yeah, and there again, you can use it in an analog way. You can let the ears come up partially or all the way. But unfortunately, every time you press the ears to go down, he does make that sound, which can be great if you.
But if you're releasing the ears up, he doesn't make a sound. He just looks like alert. That's a real good tip, that, isn't it?
And then you can also couple that with the eyes opening a bit wider as well. So you can
and then lifting his head up.
And you get a real good expression.
Because another thing about it is it's like choreography, isn't it?
Yeah, it's practice, isn't it? Yeah, choreography. That's right. I mean, that's the skill in these master puppeteers that we see sometimes. All the skills in the choreography, isn't it?
The switch in the tongue doesn't always seem to be that easy to activate. It's not. I wouldn't say it's that sensitive. When you put something in his mouth, it doesn't automatically press the tongue down.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm still not sure yet about the complexity of what's going on there. I don't know if the sounds are coupled both with the tongue being depressed and the mouth being moved. That's another thing as well. You've got to spend quite a few hours or quite a few days to understand how the different sound patterns are generated by the different actions of the mouth closing and the tongue being depressed. I mean, it seems quite simple at first, but I don't think it's simple. No, I think it's more complicated.
Because the thing I noticed was when you got him to shake his head, he went, I thought, oh wow, he's just moving the head like vigorously left to right, and yet that is activating a sound. I don't know how that worked.
That wasn't just coincidence then, because sometimes you get these nice coincidences.
Oh, I know coincidence has got to come into it, but we'll have to try and do that a few more times and see if it is coincidence or if there's something going on there.
Another effect you can get with Stitch is that you can keep the mouth closed, so he's not making any sound, but you don't keep it pressed so tight that the top teeth, which are spring loaded, are pushed up. So you can keep the mouth closed, and then you can move the mouth a little bit, and it looks like you might be chewing on chewing gum or noshing something without opening the mouth. So you're getting a mouth movement without a sound coming out of it.
Yeah.
I think that's perhaps what the spring-loaded teeth are for.
Right. Now, moving on to the nose sensor, in the clip where we were giving him something to drink and something to eat, it worked really well because he was like, as you brought it towards him, he was like sniffing it. So it worked really, really well. But sometimes you might not want it to be activated. And that's why he's got, don't know if you've noticed, folks, I've actually put blue tack.
Blue tack up his nostrils.
Yeah, to block them. And that was because it was actually being activated too much in a video I was trying to do. So I'll show you the video as it finished up after Paul suggested that I put that blue tack in his nose. Aloha! So that's why I put the blue tack in his nose, because whenever Cubby raised his arms, which he does like all the time, Stitch would react with that sort of sniffling sound.
And you didn't, in that particular instance, you didn't want it, did you? Yeah.
Well, you would never want him to do it like continuously. You may have noticed he sang a little song there.
Yeah, that was, I'd not heard that before.
Because I've found sometimes I'll put Stitch down, but I haven't switched him off. And he'll continue to make noises, but they're different noises.
Because he's lying down?
Because you're not operating any of the switches.
Oh, right.
And one of the things he does is he sings that little tune.
It's like when he's left to his own devices sort of thing, is sort of singing these I'm twiddling my thumbs type songs.
And eventually he goes to sleep and he snores.
Right.
Another thing is, when you first switch him on, he says aloha.
Yeah, it says that every time, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I used it in that video, but he'll only say it when you just switch him on.
Yeah, you know, this makes me think of something. It's a great idea to have the sounds generated automatically and through sensors for somebody who's a beginner puppeteer. But it would be nice to have a second mode whereby, imagine you had a sort of separate remote control and you could control all the sounds.
Yeah.
So you'd control that with one hand, like a little remote control in your pocket, and you could control all the sounds that Stitch makes. And with your right hand, if you're right-handed, you'd be controlling Stitch as a puppet, and you would get a much greater range of flexible sort of puppeteering type scenarios with that setup. So yeah, it'd be great if he had two modes. Mode 1 as he operates now, and Mode 2 where you control all the sounds with a separate controller.
So you can see I can put my hand in front of his nose and it's not activated.
Right, he's got his blue tack in there, hasn't he? Yeah.
Now I've removed the blue tack. So he was doing that constantly. Like that every time Cubby moved his arm, which is like continually. So that's why.
He ended up with blue tack up his nostrils, yeah.
Yes. So that's about it for our reflections on using Stitch and things that we found out about using Stitch. And in this last part of the video, we're going to look at clothes that fit Little Live Pets, my baby monkey Mango. So we'll start with this little satin pyjama suit that has a functioning pocket.
That's probably better than any of the clothes, Build-A-Bear clothes you put on Stitch, I think.
So I'm going to take this off and see if I can find the brand name on it. So it has got the manufacturer's brand on it. It says The Bear Factory. So you could try looking that up. I'll try looking it up myself later to see if I can find these online. I actually bought these pyjamas when I was on holiday, not sure if it was last year or the year before, from a little shop in Skipton called Teddy Boutique. Now, Teddy Boutique, I believe that they are online, so I don't know if they still stock these, but that's something to try out as well. And I found a really cute little set of clothes on Amazon.com, and this is the brand Niani House, and it says that for 20cm plushy doll clothes, bare overalls, striped t-shirt, K-pop doll clothing. But I did notice in some of the reviews on Amazon, some people have used these clothes on their plushies and found that they fit really nicely. So this set looks a lot nicer in colour. I'll put a screenshot of it on before the end of the video because it's so cute. And I like that they've put all the dimensions on, so I thought what I'd do in this video is take some measurements of Mango and see if these are likely to fit, because this brand, they've actually got loads of clothes on Amazon.com. Nice. So if these 20cm clothes by this brand would fit, then you've got a whole range of clothes to choose from.
So is it possible to determine that by measuring Mango and comparing him to this drawing?
Should be, because they've got lots of dimensions on it, around the neck, the height, everything. So if you look at the dimensions on the t-shirt first, it says 17cm for the hole around the neck. So that's 17cm, which is just about perfect. So the neck's right. We've got the length of the t-shirt is 7cm. I'd say that's about perfect as well. The t-shirt arms are 12.5, so that's perfect. The width of the t-shirt at the front, so that's half of it, is 12.5. That's just about perfect. And then we've got the overalls or dungarees. The height is 11.5. So that makes them finish about here, which is just about perfect as well. And the last dimension is 26cm, which goes round the middle, the waist. And again, that's perfect. So, yeah.
Made for Mango then.
Well, according to my measurements, those clothes are the perfect fit for Mango. So I'll just show you folks a screenshot of these. They're so cute. So here's a screenshot of the outfit from Amazon. I can't get over how cute this is. It's really delightful.
Sweet combination of pastel yellow and pastel blue.
Yeah. So this company, as I say, this brand, they've got lots and lots of other clothes of the same size, but this I thought was the cutest.
So do you think you'll risk this purchase then? And,
I don't see it as much of a risk. It looks like it'll fit perfect. So it's $12.30 if you want to check that out, folks. Or maybe you might want to wait to see what mine looks like once I get it. And if you saw my unboxing video of Mango, you would have seen this little article of clothing, which is actually for a real baby, a premature baby.
And that was an especially good fit, wasn't it?
Yes, I'll show you folks what that one looks like in a mo. So that was by Baby Prem, if you're in the UK. They've got an online site. And the size was up to 1.5 pounds or 0.7 kilograms. So that size actually fits Mango as well. And he's super cute in that too. And finally, I've got this little cardigan that was a hand-knitted cardigan that I found on eBay.
I've noticed a lot of the hand-knitted stuff on eBay for babies and plushies is exceptionally good quality because it's made by usually individuals who are very talented at home.
Yeah. A lot of people make them not to make money. They sell them ever so cheaply. They just make them because they enjoy making them. It's like a hobby. So, folks, that about wraps it up for looking at clothes that fit the real FX Disney Stitch puppet and little live pets, my baby monkey Mango, and for giving you our thoughts after using Stitch for a week, what we've learnt about him. So I hope you found that informative and interesting to some degree. Thanks for watching as always, and hope to see you next time.